Absolutely, Francis. This has been one of the biggest stories to have hit the business community here in Nigeria. First and foremost, MTN was a formidable force here in Nigeria and continues to be, with 62 million subscribers and the lion's share of the telecommunications, business sector. It's no doubt that MTN, going through this exorbitant fine, in many people's opinion, has made the headlines. But I must say that, also the involvement of the Nigerian presidency, especially Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, within these talks, has brought also some level of attention as to what the future for MTN is going to be. The fine of 5 billion is double that of what MTN's revenue was last year, and is a considerable amount that is being asked by the Nigerian Communications Commission. Overall, though, the future for MTN has been relatively positive given the current environment. The Nigerian government wants to continue the partnership that they have shared with MTN over the last 14 or 15 years, with the hope that perhaps this fine can be renegotiated, but it does not look like the Nigerian Communications Commission nor the Nigerian government is going to budge so far on the fine that has been levied onto MTN. Francis?
Is there any talk about the reasons Sifiso Dabengwa going, maybe not making headway in those negotiations? Nhleko, a former CEO, maybe with better relations with those Nigerian officials. Any talk like that?
Well, what we do know so far is MTN has put out an official statement, and within the statement have said that they understand the magnitude of this issue, with the Nigerian government having looked at MTN in a way they hadn't before, and therefore it would only be the proper thing for Mr. Sifiso Dabengwa to resign based on the current circumstances. He was CEO here in Nigeria between 2004 and 2006, but primarily the focus isn't necessarily on what he's done in the past, but the inability to see the gravity of the situation, to have 5.2 million unregistered subscribers not deactivated when the Nigerian Communications Commission put that directive out there. And that in itself has caused for him to decide to step away from the situation and allow the new CEO, Phuthuma Nhleko, to actually come in. And his role is threefold. One, not only to bring this situation that has come out of control into more of a controlled environment, number one, but also number two, to provide an environment in which a new CEO can step into MTN.
So, Sophia, let's end with this. It's related, because the reason MTN officials wanted, the reason Nigerian officials wanted MTN to cut off those subscribers is because they were unregistered, and that has implications, and Nigeria very worried about terrorism. So I'm going to ask you about something different, though. Talk of Boko Haram, a terrorist leader caught. What's happening right now?
Well, it's been a very interesting few hours here in Nigeria, because the Nigerian government had a very strong offensive to look for.
Right, unfortunately, Sophia, I'm going to have to cut you there. Unfortunately, Skype not working with us this evening, but she did give us an update on the reaction from Nigeria.